help you through this, Amanda.
No, I just had a bad dream.
That's how the fever always starts.
No.
You're coming
No, please,
face to face with your own death. Our treatment is the only way
No, please stop
to keep you
it!
from getting worse.
No, please, no!
Hey everybody, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Carcino, and we want to know,
Have you seen this one? Here we are, Keith. It's the very first episode of 2026, episode number 239. How you doing, bud?
Hey, I'm doing pretty well. Jay, how you been, my friend?
I'm doing good, everybody. Hey, I'm Jay Bullington, and of course this is...
Keith Carcino.
And we are back with our first episode of 2026. Hey, what'd you do for the new year, buddy?
It took it pretty easy. It was a pretty low-key day. We had some of our friends who live a few floors above us. They came down and we all had a late dinner, and then we were entertained by the most amazing free fireworks show from our balcony. We have a big park that's right
so
below
cool.
us. And there must have been hundreds of people. There were maybe 1,000 people that were just lined up, everyone shooting off their own fireworks, lasted for like 30 minutes straight, some
It's
even
so
into the
fun.
early morning. And it was one of the most amazing firework experiences I've ever had. It was so cool. And it was great because as soon as it was from a balcony, then we could just walk back into our room and go to sleep afterwards. It was a really cool day. It was nice. It was cool to spend it with some friends too. Yeah. How about you? How was your New Year's Day celebrations?
I had a really fun, relaxed New Year's. I was home all night in my pajamas. But what's funny was pretty much everybody I know was doing the same thing. We were all texting and messaging and FaceTiming each other in our pajamas watching TV. It was hilarious. It was like,
that's pretty cool.
It was like being at a party at home in your pajamas. It was so fun. And we all kept laughing. It's like, because I was like, I'm going to run outside in my pajamas, look at the fireworks. Well, everybody else is too. Don't worry about it. It was really a fun night. We all kept laughing about how, here we are, this is how we go out and party on New Year's now. We put on our pajamas and lay on the couch.
Hey, that's who we've become. And that's okay. That's okay.
I don't mind it at all.
I don't either. I loved it. Staying in was the way to go. I'll do it again.
Okay, but we got a new year. So speaking of new year, what's new? What's been entertaining you lately?
There is this new show that Liza got me into. It's a new Netflix limited series called The Beast in Me. And it stars Claire Danes and Matthew Rhys. And it is... I'm not quite through it yet. I'm about halfway through. It's about 8 episodes, and I'm just like into it, man. I can't wait to get back and turn it back on and finish it because it's a psychological thriller that featers Claire Danes, who plays this author,
I love her.
Aggie Wiggs, and she is wonderful in this, man. She is just it's a stunning appearance, and the story itself it's still evolving with each episode, which a good psychological thriller will. But I highly recommend this one. You can find it on Netflix. It's a 2025. It just came out.
The Beast in Me. Okay.
The Beast in Me. I haven't really been up to too much other than that. So tell me, have you had some time to sit down and watch anything good lately?
Oh yeah. I have seen some really interesting stuff lately. First of all, as all true serious cinephiles do, I immediately went to see the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants, in 3D.
Oh, really?
In 3D.
Oh, cool.
So much fun. Oh my God. You and Carissa need to watch this.
Okay.
Oh, it's so much fun. And dude, I'm not kidding. There were so many jokes that there were a couple other grown-ups in there, and there was people with their kids too, But there was a couple jokes where we would laugh and look at each other like, kids are never gonna. They weren't dirty, but they just weren't. Kids are never gonna. You know what I mean? It was like
right.
They
Don't
really
totally
were,
joke, but it was safe. It's safe for all ages
on lots of different levels.
Oh, cool.
I watched the other night was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
Oh, I heard that was wonderful.
God. I just put it. I thought, what the heck? I'll turn this on. I was in tears
Oh wow, some good
I was
performances.
blown away. I
Uh-huh.
can't. There's so many incredible moments. It was just incredible. Um, so that also last night, thanks to James. Hey, James. Um,
James.
he reminded me that the Critics' Choice Awards were on last night, and so I got to see those last
Uh-huh.
night. That was really good.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Also, a new movie. I went to see Marty Supreme, the Timothy Chalamet movie that he
Oh
just.
yeah,
In
yeah,
fact,
yeah.
he won Best Oscar. I mean, Best
Right.
Actor, Best Oscar. Haha. Won Best Actor last night on the Critics' Choice
Oh
Awards for this film. Yeah, he
wow.
won, and he's
Congratulations to
really,
him.
really good in that movie.
Hmm.
I always
Hmm.
like him, but he's really good in this. I'm sure he's going to be nominated for an Oscar. He might win it this year. Who knows? Although I
He's
think,
really he's really worked his way up to A-list
oh,
status,
he's
man. I mean,
incredible. He's so
yeah.
talented. Although
Mhm.
I think Michael B. Jordan should win for Sinners. That's my choice. But anyway,
Man, I mean, he
that's my
played two
choice.
parts in that
Oh,
movie too. So
and
he did double
incredibly.
work in that, right?
Okay,
Oh, it was
something
done so
else.
well. So well.
Something else that I did. Okay, I saw Marty Supreme yesterday on Sunday, but Saturday, Shauna and I went to a Master Pancake show here in Austin at the
Master Man,
Alamo.
I miss Master
Oh,
Pancakes.
dude,
Such great shows every time.
it was a Shala marathon. It was a Timothy Chalamet marathon.
Nice.
They had everything but clips from Marty Supreme. They joked about that. They said, that come out yesterday, so we haven't got that in our show. Okay,
Yeah, I haven't
it's
cut
not on our
those
show
yet.
yet.
Yeah.
But
Right.
toward the end of their show, they always stop and they have either a skit or they do like a contest. Well, they had a
Yeah,
contest. They
yeah.
had a Timothy Chalamet
Okay.
contest.
Yeah.
I was one of the 3 people that got to compete in the contest.
Oh my gosh, of course.
We had to. They showed pictures of Timothy Chalamet in different movies. You had to say what movie he was in.
Okay.
I did.
That's tough.
I came in second on that one. I was not there.
Okay.
Then the second thing we had to do was we had to put on a Willy Wonka hat and hold the cane, and we had to read off a cue card his scene that he does in Wonka.
How fun! Oh,
We had to do that in
cool.
front of the audience. I'm like,
Oh my
then
gosh!
they put on music, and we had to dance like Timothy Chalamet in front of the audience.
Oh my
Well,
goodness!
we did all these 3 things, and I won.
That does not surprise you. Congratulations,
I won.
Jay.
Much thanks to Shauna, by the way, who was screaming my name.
I'm
You could hear her in
sure
the
she
video. It
was.
hilarious.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it's hilarious. And I won a T-shirt that says, "Don't let anyone steal your dreams." Your dream. And
Oh,
it says
love
Wonka.
it.
And
Oh.
It was really, yeah. It was so fun. It was great. It was so
Very
much fun.
cool. Cool
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've had
Nice.
Timothy Chalamet up to here this weekend. I was good thing I like him.
Can
God,
you-
he's
Can't
so
get enough
talented.
of him though, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's so
a
talented.
good actor.
That guy is just so talented. Yeah. And you can't
Sure.
help but like him. He's got such a funny sense of humor. The only thing that
Exactly.
bothers me about him, I'm just going to be honest. Oh, God,
I know what you're gonna say.
He's dating
He's
a
with
Kardashian.
a Kardashian. Yeah.
Timmy.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Oh, well, you know what? I've never met them personally, so maybe I shouldn't say anything.
She is worth over $1 billion too. That she's
Yeah,
made,
but he
so.
probably is too. So what?
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't. Not that he needs it, but yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. Oh well. Okay, so talk about new things. This movie that you suggested me for us to watch for this episode was definitely new for me. I had never heard from it. So shall we get into it?
We'll go.
Let's do it. It's from 2006. The movie is Population 436.
Looks like I need some help. A couple of flat tires.
Don't worry about your things. We're real honest around here. There's never any crime in Rockwell Falls.
What brings you to town, Mr. Katie?
I'm with the Census Bureau on assignment. It shouldn't be more than a few days.
I'm 51, born here like most, never married, and no children.
If everyone's as quick as you, I'll be out of here in a couple of days.
Oh, I doubt it, Mr. Katie. Have a nice day.
In this final survey, I have the Hillenbach family of 4, with no address. Family can't go missing in a town this size, can it? You know Amanda Jacobs?
Amanda Jacobs has the fever.
What's the fever?
I don't know, but they're all the same when they get it.
What do they look like?
Like you.
They think that I'm dangerous because I don't like it here.
Strange things happen to anyone who tries to leave.
I thought there wasn't ever any crime in Rockwell Falls. Maybe you can close your eyes to all this. I can't.
They're watching you. Can't you see it?
I am getting out of here with or without your help. beloved here, Mr. Katie.
From 2006, the movie is Population 436, directed by Michelle McLaren. Not familiar with her.
No, I don't know too much of other things that she's
I don't know if,
done.
and I don't know if this is I probably should have done a little more research on this, but
Right.
this is the only movie I know of that she's done. It stars Jeremy Sisto and Fred Durst. Okay, right off the bat. Okay, Keith, I had never heard of this movie I had never heard of it.
Right. I was surprised Fred Durst was in it. It seems here that Michelle was an executive producer for 42 different episodes of Breaking Bad and the X-Files.
Oh, okay.
Did a bunch of those
she's
as
got
well.
she's got quite a bit
The
of
TV
experience
series.
then. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so-
I'm going to tell you, this felt like a TV movie to me.
It really did.
And also,
it felt like a Stephen King short story, is what it did. It
did.
could have been
Yeah,
easily
it could have been. Yeah. It also, well, anyway, we'll talk more of that. Okay. Jeremy Sisto, of course, was in Clueless.
Yeah, Clueless.
And he's also
Can't forget
in
him.
a movie that's on my list for you called May, M-A-Y, May.
Okay.
It's a lesser known horror film that will
Okay.
sometime down the line we'll get into that. But
Okay,
I like
okay.
Jeremy Sisto. I'm a fan of his. I
Yeah,
like him.
yeah.
Fred Durst. When I saw that Fred Durst was acting in this, we all know who Fred Durst is, right?
I know. Of course, but I did not recognize.
He's in. I mean, what's? Here I am. I'm blanking out. What was?
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. Yeah, that's Fred Durst. Limp Bizkit.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like he's acting in a movie and he's playing a policeman.
Well, and
I'm like, oh, yeah.
right, yeah. The part that he played
You know.
too, this kind of like shy, reserved policeman, it's completely contrary to his actual character in
Made
real
me
life.
think so much of Wahlberg.
Yes, yep.
Not Mark Wahlberg, but the other Wahlberg.
Donnie
Wahlberg. It made me think of
yep.
Donnie Wahlberg, like in the Saw movies and stuff. It was
Yep,
like it made me think of that.
Definitely got yeah.
Yeah.
I can definitely
Okay.
see that for sure.
Quick summary. A census taker, that's Jeremy Sisto, he's sent to investigate why a certain small town has had the same population of 436 residents for the last 100 years. Okay. So his name is Steve
It's
Cady.
just coincidence.
His name is
Close
Steve
the book.
Cady, works for the Census Bureau. He goes to this little village. It's more like a village than a city or a town. It's called Rockwell
Right.
Falls. Rockwell
Right.
Falls, North Dakota. And he wants to interview residents about the population. Because it's so odd. It's been the same number for 100 years. Okay.
Well, on his way there too, it's like people are acting strange. He's looking for this place, and no one wants to give him any answers. They won't tell him where it
I mean,
is. He has
there
to
are
find out on his
so
own.
many red flags
Yeah,
before he
right.
ever gets there. And
Right,
yet he
right.
just blindly keeps going on.
Uh-huh. Well, and the movie opens with like this baby being born, and then this guy getting run off the road by some cops chasing him out of town
Yeah.
or something, and we're kind of left to wonder what this is all about. So, but obviously we're tying it to something's going on. There's something about this little town that we're going to unveil at some point.
Right. Well, of course, on the way to Rockwell Falls, he is distracted by, he sees this woman falling off a horse. And as soon as that happens, then all of a sudden he hits this ridiculous pothole that must be 8 feet deep and 8 feet wide.
Yeah.
And 2 tires burst. Okay, so he gets picked up by Bobby Kane, the sheriff's deputy. What is wrong with me? God, I can't speak today. And you think I've been drinking or something. The sheriff's deputy, and that's Durst, who drives him into Rockwell Falls and helps him find a place to stay. Okay, while he's staying there, he keeps noticing these weird things. And Keith, it's just one weird thing after another. He is so clueless. Immediately, I'm thinking this could be okay. I feel like this is like a Tales from the Dark Side episode or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It just seems like a
right,
TV
right.
show. It feels like a TV
Right.
show to me. It's so weird.
Uh-huh.
But then I found out
Uh-huh.
it was a direct-to-video movie. It didn't come out in the theaters.
Yeah. It didn't
So
even
it's
go
like-
to theater, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's true. Mhm.
Okay, he notices these weird things about the town, people acting weird, and then he starts having these weird dreams. Very strange dreams. There's also this talk of the fever. The townsfolk talk about the fever. Several people who treat him though like he's welcome. We're glad you moved here. He's like, I didn't move here. I'm just
Right.
visiting.
I'm just
But
passing through.
They keep saying over and over again, well, how do you like living here? And they're just
well, and they're overly nice too.
And it's obvious.
He's been there for a day, and everyone's calling, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" Everyone's calling him by his first name.
My
and
God.
welcome, hey, good morning. It's a little much. Yeah.
So they all treat him like a
going.
permanent new resident, and his research reveals that the town's population has been exactly 146 people for over 100 years.
Yeah,
and
that's a bit strange too. You got to wonder what the 436 comes from. Like, why that random number? Mm-hmm.
People that try to leave seem to meet with bizarre and deadly accidents, or they just vanish. They just disappear.
Well, they need to do something about those potholes. That's got to be part of it.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Well, those potholes, it must be the work of God. All the residents say, oh, it's the work of God. No.
It's the work of God. It's his intention.
So Katie starts getting kind of romantically involved with this Courtney Lovett, a local woman, and the daughter of his host, much to the chagrin of Kane, who is also in love with her. He's got
and he made it very clear right off the bat, like I'm gonna ask her to marry me one day, But he's too, I don't know. I think he made a reference that they went to high school together, and that she still sees him as that little, like a little boy. So I think that's in his mind too.
That's not the problem.
That's true. She kind of reminds me of like a Jennifer Connelly kind of, very much.
Yeah, I can see her
see
doing
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, Katie also becomes. He befriends this young girl, Amanda. She was the girl whose father was killed trying to escape from town
in that truck.
And now she's being held at the clinic by Dr. Griever, the town physician,
she
saying
has the fever.
Oh no, she has schizophrenia. They're saying she has schizophrenia. And Courtney and Amanda both say they want to get out of town, but they're afraid to try. And he can't figure out, well, why? How come? He is so clueless in this movie. I know
he's there to find answers, and he's not. I know, right? He's just
I watch
not
horror movies
one
all the
and
time.
open his eyes. Yeah,
and I know that sometimes you have to take some things with a grain of salt, but this guy just got to me. I'm sorry.
All right, come on, man.
And I like
Open
the
your
actor
eyes.
so much. I like Jeremy Sisto. Okay, so after he stumbles upon some books on biblical numerology, he realizes that the townspeople attach mystical importance to the number 436, and they're willing to go to extreme lengths. I mean, do anything to keep the population at that 436. Sorry, 436.
Right.
Anybody who dares to express a desire to leave is treated for the fever. I mean, you have the fever then.
Go see the doctor.
Yeah. And it becomes apparent to Katie that they're not going to let me leave.
Nope.
He finally starts to realize, like, hello, dude, we knew this the minute you showed up. What is wrong with you? So after witnessing the execution of a seemingly willingly,
that was it.
Woman.
That was the moment that he's like, okay, this is real. This is really happening.
Yeah, and she's like,
they
thank you for this honor, and then she lets them hang. She hangs herself, basically.
Well, and then even the kids, all the townspeople
go
back to
and then they go back
eating their apple pie, and just no big deal.
And their iced tea, and their
they see it as a sacrifice to, I guess, as like a way of keeping their way of life going.
Immediately, I think of. Do you remember? I think it was Shirley Jackson, The Lottery.
Yes.
This is the lottery.
The lottery.
It's the lottery.
Right. The kids are picking up rocks about to get. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the lottery. Right. I swear. It's
totally
like they just did another version of it, So he escapes from his host, and he finds a sympathetic resident who came to town 8 years ago and was once in the same predicament, and he plans to help Katie. He said, I'm going to help you.
And
so go ahead.
I guess he's one of these townspeople that isn't exactly drinking the juice, but he's playing the part, so he kind of flies undercover, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be. Mm-hmm.
So this scene, oh my God. After setting fire to the town garage as a diversion, Katie rescues Amanda from the clinic, but is forced to leave Courtney behind after discovering that she's been lobotomized by Dr. Green.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I got to say
definitely
something
different
about the film. The fire.
Yeah.
Did you see how fake the fire was?
Oh, it looks. I thought the same thing too.
Dude, it's like a
that is not
cartoon.
even. It's not even
They
done well.
Literally film people running in and out screaming, and then just put
It's got to be low
cartoon
budget,
fire
man.
on top.
Yeah, you
It
could
was
tell
so
it was like
fake. I couldn't believe
computer
it.
animated.
It was
did
like
not
a
look
bad
real.
music video. You know, it was like,
Right.
oh my
Yeah.
God, I just couldn't believe it. It was so bad. Um, so like I say, Courtney's been lobotomized. Yeah. So as Katie and Amanda try to flee town in a stolen tow truck, a storm is brewing with dark clouds and lightning strikes, and then suddenly Katie realizes that the cross hanging from the truck's rearview mirror and a doll on its dashboard both appeared in his dreams.
Oh no.
Suddenly,
foretelling.
they hit a semi head on, dying immediately after leaving town. Boom, they're dead. It's like, oh, boom, over. Okay. Then the film ends with Frank, one of Katie's coworkers who has come in search of him, being picked up by the sheriff after his car hits the same pothole that Katie's had, blowing his tires, just like the beginning of the movie. And here we go again.
Okay, so that is one, but because both Katie and Amanda died, don't they also need an additional member to keep it at 436?
They did not address that.
Okay, maybe that's part 2. I don't know. Yeah.
Or maybe Courtney didn't die. Maybe she didn't die. Not Courtney, the other one.
Amanda, right?
Yeah,
okay,
Amanda,
the girl.
Maybe Amanda did die. Yeah, after hitting a semi head on. Yeah.
All right. No, it looked pretty devastating. There's no way she lived through that.
Yeah, they're gone. So obviously, they're going to have another baby or something.
There was an alternate ending in which they both survive and made it out alive.
And where is that?
I don't think that made it out, but I never saw that version, but I did read about it. But I don't know. I kind of like the way it ended. Kind of, and this, yeah.
Well,
I think
I mean, for this movie, yeah.
Yeah, I think it needed it. Yeah.
Let's go. I've just got a little bit of background. Every clock you see in the movie, except for Steve's travel alarm clock, is set to 4:36. Every clock in the movie is 4:36. They stop a clock and set it at 4:36, and then stopping clocks is when someone dies. Is an older tradition. That's an old tradition.
That's so weird. I mean, how can you stop a clock if it's always at 4:36? I mean, why even have clocks in the first place? Right? Okay. Stupid.
And like I said, the movie borrows from Shirley Jackson's The Lottery, including the town drawing near the beginning. It's all okay. I couldn't find a lot of critic reactions to this. There were not very many. And I'll tell you how I know there were not very many in a moment. But I did get a couple. A guy named Steve at Dread Central.
A guy named Steve.
He gave it a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
He said, file this one under fun while it lasts, but easily forgettable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. David Nusser from Real Film Reviews. We've quoted him before. Real REEL, of course. Real Film Reviews. He gave it 2.5 out of 4. A cut above the majority of its direct-to-video brethren. Okay, I guess so. He can say that. I don't know about that. Eric D. Snyder from ericdsnyder.com gave it a C-. The census taker counts the citizens while the viewer counts the minutes.
That's funny.
I like that one. I had to include it. IMDb score is 5.7. This is how I know there aren't very many critics weighing in on this. Tomato meter, Rotten Tomatoes, there is no score. They didn't get enough critic scores to get a tomato meter score. But the popcorn meter, they got a popcorn meter score.
Okay.
The fans gave it a 34%.
Oh, wow. That's abysmal. Damn.
So you recommended this movie for me, Keith.
Yeah, I don't expect you to recommend it back. Yeah.
I got to say, this is a movie that I'm not angry I watched it. But
sure.
But like Steve at Dread Central said, this movie is very
forgettable,
easily forgettable.
Right.
It was a phone grabber. Several times during the movie, I was looking at my phone. Like if I got a message, I got distracted very easily. I
admit, me too. I kept on checking to see how much more time was left. And
so I got to ask you about your history with this movie. You say you saw it once before. Did you see it at the theater? Well, you couldn't see it. It wasn't at the theater.
No. I just saw it, man. It's probably either on Shudder or some streaming service that I came across. I was bored one day and popped it on. It sounded like it had a pretty cool, interesting premise. Yeah. So I thought I'd give it a chance. And I mean,
I
I didn't expect it to be like a blockbuster, earth-shattering, life-changing movie, but it was still relatively interesting, and it kind of fit the bill. But it's nothing I would like go raving about, though, for sure.
Yeah, I gotta say, this is one of those movies that I think would have made a great 30-minute TV episode.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They could have really condensed this way down, and it could have been really fun and funny and scary and fun. And it could have been all that,
like a Twilight Zone type.
Yeah,
of thing
or like I say,
something.
Tales of the Dark Side, or one of those kind of things.
Right. Exactly.
I really wouldn't recommend this, though. I mean,
I hear you. I hear you.
It's not. Oh, you can't miss this.
Right. Exactly.
If you stumble on it and you don't have anything else to watch, whatever.
Hey, it's only 91 minutes, right? What bad can come from it?
And you can vacuum while you're watching it or whatever. Wash the dishes. Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Okay, well, folks, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and not Twitter's X now. I always forget. You can find our podcast on Apple and Spotify, on Amazon Prime, wherever you get your podcast.
Anywhere.
You can find us.
All those places.
Where you catch your pods, you can catch us. Please subscribe to us and leave a rating, and hopefully a high one, we hope. But if not, just let us know why it's not high. What can we do to raise that up? Okay.
Maybe pick better movies, I would say.
Well, maybe that would help.
All right.
And let's see if this is one. For next time, we're staying in the 2000s. We are actually going to 2018, so it's not compared to other movies, not too long ago.
Okay.
2018, but we're going to France.
Oh.
We are going to France. The movie is en français, so you will have subtitles.
Oui.
The movie is called Climax.
Ooh, sounds good. I like it already.
Gaspar Noé. And
from 2018, okay.
From 2018. I would describe this as a dramatic musical horror comedy.
Okay. That sounds strange, but okay.
There's no singing in it, just dancing. They're dancers. That's all I'll give you. That's all I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Yeah. And this movie is a trip, and that pun is intended, and you'll see why.
Climax. Okay.
Climax.
I love international movies, and so and the French have not let me down so far. So
I hope they don't let you down, and I hope they and I don't let you down this time also.
It's have to wait and tune in next time to find out.
Yeah. All right. Well, until next time, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Carcino.
And until episode number 240, when we go to France and we have a climax, y'all keep watching movies.
Bye-bye. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay.